Hello, my loves, and welcome back to the Can't Stop Talking podcast. On today's podcast, we are going to be talking about Black Friday. I'm going to be giving you guys what to sell, how to sell it, and the mindset around Black Friday. I wish I had this years ago when I had my first Black Friday 2 years ago because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I am here to really help you out. And I just wanted to, I love using this podcast because it's the Can't Stop Talking podcast to tell you guys little things about my life. So I just got back from New Orleans from a family wedding. Your girl went a little freaking crazy. Not only was it a family wedding, so my whole family was there, but I decided to black out. I woke up the next morning from my slumber, like little sleeping beauty. And I was like, where's my bag and where's my phone? And you guys are probably like, why are you telling me this? Well, I'm telling you this because I am a manifesting effing queen. And if you ever lose something, I want you to think of this podcast. I have a trick. I have literally found all of the things I've ever lost. Like one time someone stole my AirPods when I worked in New York City. That's a story for another day. Got those back. I've found lost jewelry, everything, anything you can think of, IDs. Like I am so lucky when it comes to that, but it really comes down to this one affirmation. So the first thing is you got to stay calm. When I woke up from my drunk slumber, I was like, where's my bag? Where's my purse? But I stayed calm. I was like, oh, I'm a manifesting queen. What is mine will find its way back to me. So I woke up and I was like, where's my stuff? And I ended up getting my purse back. And the affirmation that I use every time, like I just said, is what is mine will find its way back to me. And so I looked, where's my phone? I'm finding my friends. Where are you, little phone? And it was at the bar that I went out to after the wedding. And luckily, the manager ended up opening the bar for me Monday morning because the bar is closed from Sunday all the way to Friday. And I was like, I need my phone. I'm not going to be in New Orleans till Friday. It was a Sunday. So luckily he opened up the bar for me and I was able to get my phone back. But I want you guys to just remember, if you ever lose something, say the affirmation, stay calm, and then say the affirmation, what is mine will make its way back to me. So let me know when you're listening to this, just DM me on Instagram and be like, I love when you give us little tidbits of your life. I want to know everything about you because I will keep telling you guys all. Because these are things that I normally would not share on my Instagram. Well, I'm a little crazy. I probably would. So, anyways, back to what we were talking about, which is Black Friday. Let's get right into it. What to sell. So, I always think, and this is a pro tip for anyone in their business, I always think like a consumer. I like to think like how I like to buy, right? And so, on Black Friday, I like to buy low ticket. I like to buy stuff that's, really easy accessible. So, whether that be small master classes or mini courses or one-off private coaching. I like to buy stuff like that, which isn't like huge courses or, private coaching or masterminds, right? I'm really looking for like, when I think of Black Friday, I think of like Walmart and people are like, hitting each other for like $100 TV. They're never fighting over a car, right? You never see people on Black Friday like fighting each other at the dealership. Maybe some people are, I don't know, but that's not what I see. So how I like to think of Black Friday is I don't like to sell a freaking car, right? My private coaching and my mastermind and even DBA, that's for the person who knows they're all in, right? They don't need an effing discount. They know what they want. They don't need a sale to make that happen. They just know they want to work with me, and that's my highest container and that's my most luxurious container. So the prices are going to stay the same, right? And so how I do look at Black Friday though is people want to get those like quick, accessible courses. They want to dip their toes into my world if they've, maybe never been in it or they have been in it, but they just want extra goodies. So that's how I kind of think about it. I'm usually buying like shirts and jeans on Black Friday. I'm not usually buying like, a Chanel bag because Chanel doesn't go on sale. So the first thing, what to sell. So I usually sell, this year's a little different, but I usually sell products that I already have. So maybe that's, like I said, a mini course that you've already done, or for example, a masterclass bundle. You've already had, maybe you had 5 masterclasses last year, bundle them all together for, a low price of under $100, right? So I like to do something low ticket like that. This year, however, I actually have 2 offers, which I have not come out with yet. So one is a masterclass on selling your masterminds, and that will be launching during December. And another one is mini course on how to manifest clients. So I am selling both those things for Black Friday, even though they are future programs. So what I usually do is I usually just bundle something up that I've already made and sell it for a cheaper price. But this year, I'm actually just making Black Friday like the cheapest price ever for products that are coming out, basically like the pre-sale. So that's how I'm doing it this year. So that's what to sell. I usually sell low ticket. You can. I have friends in the industry who do sell, pre-sale to their masterminds, and it's worked for them, but that's just not really my style, right? So do what works for you. Next, how to sell. So when it comes to Black Friday, there's a couple things that you really want to take note of because it's like any other flash sale, but the difference is that everyone is also having a flash sale. So the first thing to set yourself apart is you really want to start hyping. So if you're listening to this, whatever day you're listening to this, start hyping up that Black Friday. Let people know. Like I just said in the beginning of this podcast, when I was like, these are the things that I'm selling for Black Friday, that's me hyping it up. Like those are incredible things that you are going to want to get your freaking hands on. So I want you in your stories, in your content, wherever you want to start telling people like, my Black Friday is going to be incredible. It's for the person who, this product's for the person who, if you want to join my wait list, DM me waitlist, right? So I want you to start making a wait list of all the people who want to get in on the Black Friday. So then you can DM those people or you can send them an email. So what I would do is go on your stories, get them excited, called the hype phase. So just be like, oh my gosh, something's coming. It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing since sliced bread, and you need to be in it. And really, really, people can feel when you're faking it. Like I actually am obsessed with Black Friday. I'm obsessed with the deals that I have. I'm like, if you don't buy these deals, you're an idiot. Like that's how I feel, right? And you can't fake that. So I want you to first get behind your product and then hype it up. So every day on your stories, every day in your content, on your podcast, wherever you need be, tell people something's coming and they're going to want to remember your name so that they go to your name on Black Friday and you're the first stop. You know how people have like, in back 10 years ago, people would like take out their notepad and they'll be like, I'm going to Kohl's first. I'm going to, Lord and Taylor. I don't know if you guys know what Lord and Taylor is. I'm going to Limited Too. I don't know. But they had like a list of the stores that they wanted to go to. So we want your ideal client to put you on their list. So remember, we want you to hype it up. That's the first thing. The second thing is create content about whatever you're selling. So if, for example, I'm selling a manifestation course, I'm going to be creating content about manifesting clients, right? So that people are getting warmed up to why they need to be in this course. Or for example, for my selling my mastermind, I'm talking about how I've sold out masterminds in the past. So people know that I am the authority on this issue and they're getting warmed up to buy that masterclass. So create content around whatever you are selling. Next, when it's actually time for you to sell, I want you to post like you have a billboard, right? Your social media is your billboard. It's your commercial. It is your storefront. It is your window shopping. Like I want you to post everywhere. The people who really kill Black Friday or kill any of their launches, they do not shut up. They post about it on every platform. They are on their podcast preaching about their sale. They are on their emails sending. I don't want you to just send one and say, oh, no one bought. Like I think I literally sent like 5 emails last year in the span of like 3 days, right? So send multiple emails. There's so many people sending emails. You need to, send that many too so that you don't get lost in the Black Friday frenzy. Next, post on your stories. Do a PS in your content. My Black Friday sale is going on right now. If you have a broadcast channel, I highly recommend on Instagram. If you don't have one yet, create a broadcast channel. That's literally like DMing. If you have 100 people in your broadcast channel, that's like DMing 100 people straight in 2 seconds. So remember, really, really put your stuff everywhere it's possible. The more places you are, the more likely you are to make sales. Period. This is for every launch. But remember, people need to see your stuff. Like they always say like 11 times, but I really think that number is like 22 times now. So don't be afraid to, really get out there and let people know why they need your product from you at this price. Next, something that I did last year that actually so many people bought into is I actually said that there was a mystery offer. So last year I was like, there's a $27 mystery offer and you have to DM me. I think the word was mystery to find out what it was. So many people had FOMO and they wanted to know so bad what it was. And so many people signed up from just that tactic, right? So remember, FOMO works really well. The next thing this year, you can use it, and I'll give you guys this little gift on the podcast, but I actually created a menu so I can make it really easy for my clients. So I created a Google Doc, and it has all the different things that they can buy on Black Friday with the links. And so this is so important. You can be chilling with your family on, Thanksgiving or with your friends, or you can be hungover on Black Friday, and you don't have to keep giving everyone the link. You want to make it as easy as possible for your client. My client asked me today on our DBA call, she was like, should I have everyone, DM me from the email to sign up for the offer? And I'm like, no, there's so many offers everywhere. You want to make it as easy as possible. This is why Amazon made so much money when they added a buy now button. So instead of having to go to checkout, people can buy now right on that page and send that product to themselves within, seconds, right? And so we want to do the same. How can we make it so much easier for your client? So add links into your email, right? You can do the menu like I just said, but make sure that there are links so people can buy on the spot. If they need to message you, that's okay too. But we just want to make it as easy as possible for people to buy. And so it's also for you, right? So that you can start making passive sales and, enjoy your time with your family and your friends. Lastly, for selling, as people are buying, I want you to take screenshots of people saying they're in, or take screenshots of your sales and show it on your story so that other people get FOMO and they want to join your stuff too. So lastly, we're going to go into mindset. So no one's going to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this. Have fun. Like, I'm so serious. Like, this is just a flash sale. This doesn't mean anything about you or your freaking business or what you can have. Like, seriously, I don't remember my first Black Friday, but I bet I made probably like 2 sales, right? And so I just want you to remember, like, have fun. That's the point of Black Friday. It's supposed to be fun. Like, this is not determining your business or where you're going to go or, the things that you can have. The more fun you have, the more sales you're going to make, or the more fun you have, you're not going to have this pressure on yourself, right? It's just supposed to be something that, people can dip their toes into and get into their world if you want. And if not, that's great. You have 100, you have 300 and however many other days to, depending on how big your launch is, 350 other days to get people into your offers. So do not worry at all. I want you to honestly be present. This is a huge way that I manifest sales into my business, is by being present, right? So spend time with your family. Do not be worried about, are people buying? Are they getting into my, stuff? What I would actually suggest is having templates for your stories, already having your emails written, already having your content ready, so that you don't even have to do anything on that day when you're, with your family or you're hungover or whatever. You can just be present and grateful. Gratitude and being present is the fastest way that I actually manifest everything into my life. And it's okay if people don't see your 2-day flash sale and then don't buy, right? They probably just didn't see it in the sea of content of everyone selling their stuff. And so what I want you to know is, maybe they don't see your Black Friday sale, but they could come in the next day and pay full price, right? This doesn't determine anything. I had someone today, November 16th, pay full price to be in DBA, right? It's for the person who goes all in, right? She was ready. She was like, I do not need a Black Friday sale to know that you are the coach for me. I'm ready to go all in. And so there are people, I want you to know, in November, it's not all about Black Friday. There are people who want to make big, big strides into their business, into their life, into their goals, right? They want to get that private coach. They want to join your mastermind. They want to be in your signature program, regardless of the price, even though there's not a sale on it, right? They know that you are the coach for them and they are willing to pay those things. They do not need a sale. So what I want you to do is have so much fun. Really, if you need to, put on music, dance around, put on Cardi B, talking about money, like whatever you need to do. But just remember me, do these things. I promise they work really, really well. But at the end of the day, have fun, be present, be grateful. Thanksgiving is a time for gratitude and to be grateful for everything that you have, right? and you're going to have the best Black Friday. And then I know you're going to wake up, right, on that Tuesday after Cyber Monday, and you're going to keep freaking going. You're going to be committed to your goals. You're going to do everything you said you're going to do. You're going to invest in yourself. You're going to keep getting better every single day, regardless if it's Black Friday, regardless if it's, the new year, regardless of the time period. Every day is a day that you can keep striving to be better, that you can attract a new client, that you can invest in yourself, that you can stay committed to your goals and, become the most successful version of yourself. So I love you guys so, so, so much. I'm going to take a little manifesting walk before it's pitch dark out. Like, this is crazy. I hope everyone's doing okay out there, okay? But the last thing I want to say is if you would love to, see what my Black Friday is, see the secret menu, and just have so much fun with me, then I'll leave the wait list below and you can sign up. So many of you have already signed up for the wait list, and it makes me so freaking happy. I can't wait for you guys to dip your toes in what I have coming. Like, all these offers are creme de la creme. I'm obsessed with them. If you've been in my world before, I'm excited for you to come back in. If you haven't, then I'm excited for you to dip my toes, because I just feel like I'm on fire right now, guys. This is the perfect time to get in my world. I can't wait to keep spreading this joy, this gratitude, this happiness. Like, life gets to be so effing good when you allow it to be. So I love you guys to the moon. And if you like this episode, as always, please rate it. I would love it. But also just come chat with me. I love you guys so much. Come into my DMs. Let me know what you like, what you want me to see more of, or what you want to see more of. If you have any podcast ideas, yada, yada. So thank you for listening to the Can't Stop Talking podcast. I love you so much.